Hello, how everyone doing? Welcome to my channel. My name is Abigail. I just want to talk about the goodness of God in our life. You know, sometimes the problem, the trouble that we go through, we forget about God. We forget to know that God knows us, He loves us, He cares about us. I just came back to just remind us, to tell us about the goodness of God. Look around you. See the position you find yourself in. Sometimes we'll be very ungrateful to God. We say, oh, I'm asking God for this thing. God cannot bless me. But being alive, sir, is a privilege. Being alive is a blessing. Being alive, to be counted among the living, that alone is one of the greatest things that we can always be grateful to God for. Because they got some people that from the beginning part of this year, they've been in hospital. You are not in hospital, you are not sick, you are okay. So you need to be grateful. If even you are asking God for that job, you are asking God for that husband or that wife or that children, and God has not blessed you yet, don't forget about the goodness that God have done in your life. To be alive. To be alive is the greatest gift that we can wake up every morning and tell God thank you for. Because it's not an easy thing to be alive, to be counted among the living. We need to be grateful. We need to be thankful. We need to appreciate God, to tell the devil that you have no power over our life. To resist the devil, because the devil come into our mind, into our life, and confuse us and make us not to realize, not to identify the goodness of God in our life. So I just came back to remind us, we brothers and sisters, that we should always be grateful to be alive to see another day. Because if we're not grateful for the life that we have, our day will come that life will be no more. So let us be grateful for everything that we have. Let us be grateful for the position we find ourselves in. Somebody right now is very sick, very sick. They have given up in life. They have lost faith. They have lost trust in God. But I'll keep believing, keep hoping in Him. Because He's the good guy. He's know us more than we know ourselves. He's the only person that can finish, that can make our life better. So let us always be grateful for everything that we have in our life. Let us be grateful. Let us be grateful to God. I'll tell God thank you for every good thing that He continues to do in our life. Every time think about and say, God, I have prayed to God for job. I have prayed to God for God to bless me with a business. I have prayed to God for God to give me money that will be able to build a house, but God have not blessed me. For you to be alive is a great blessing. That when you wake up every morning, you tell God thank you. That when you wake up every morning, you sing praises unto God. That when you wake up every morning, you get on your knees and tell Him thank you. Because being alive is not an easy thing. There are so many battles. There are so many things that God fight for us when we're sleeping. There are so many things that the enemy plans for our life. But for God to make us to see another day, we need to be grateful to Him for that. For Him to make us to be counted among the living, we need to be grateful for that. For Him to make us to see a brand new day, we need to be grateful. Some of us, we are not even sick. We are okay. We go to job. We have things that we are asking God for. But some of us don't want to even appreciate God for the life that He gave us. Some of us, we complain too much. We complain, sometimes we regret and say, oh God, I regret even being in a position. Every place that you find yourself, you have to be grateful. Every area of your life that you find yourself, you have to be grateful. Because there is somebody out there that are praying, that are wishing to be in a position that you find yourself in. So I just came back to remind us that we need to be grateful for life. We need to be grateful for every opportunity that when we wake up every day and we see a brand new day, we need to be grateful. So God love you. Jesus love you. God cared about you. He know what you want. He know what you need. He know whatsoever thing that we go through. Because He told Jeremiah in the book of Jeremiah 1:7, He said, I knew you before you were even formed. I need you before you're even put into your mother's womb. So God knows us. He knows everything that we go through. But He just wants us to trust in Him and believe in Him. And be grateful for whatsoever things that we have. And be grateful for life. So I say, God bless you. God love you. Jesus love you. Always trust and believe in God, and always be grateful for the life that you get. I see you another time on my next video. Bye bye.